Hi, this is Pat Gillum. I am your mindset and empowerment coach. I want to thank you for taking the time to join SAM. This is an amazing opportunity to not only take your business to that next level, but your life will change as a result of this program. I am so excited to be the mindset and empowerment coach for this session. Listen, as a mindset and empowerment coach, I help women and a few good men get really clear about what it is that they want and to have the mindset of an abundance so that they can receive all of the success that they desire. So, there are some key principles that you must know when operating your business and in your life. So what I realize is that so many people want to start amazing businesses because what it is, you have a heart to serve. You want to help others, you want to do good, and you want to use your knowledge, your skills, and your expertise to be able to do that. In order for that to happen for you, you really are going to have to gain an abundance mindset about what it is that you're getting ready to achieve. So many people operate from a scarcity mindset, meaning that they will talk themselves out of starting this amazing business or growing their business to six figures. Whatever your goal is, you'll say, well, there's not enough money, there's not enough clients, there's not enough events to get clients. You will make an excuse for whatever it is that you really need to overcome so that you can have the success, and really know that when you're operating in an abundance mindset, what it looks like is there's more than enough clients, there's more than enough money, there's more than enough events for you to find clients or serve clients and help clients. There's more than enough ways for you to do that. So I'm going to give you the 4 principles that I learned that really help take my business to that next level. And I'm sharing those with you today because I know something about you. You enrolling in this program means that you are now ready for success. But what you're looking for, right, is the how. And you want someone to be able to show up and give you practical steps that will lead you to the success that you desire. But here's the bonus again. You're not only going to have success in your life, in your business, you're also going to have success in your life, in your relationships, because now, as a result of the mindset work that we're going to do together, you're going to start showing up now for your health. You're going to show up and want better health. You're going to show up and want better results. You're going to show up and want better relationships. You're going to show up and want a rock star business. So, a little bit about me. I know what it's like to struggle. When I started my business, literally, personally, I was a hot mess. But I knew that I had a heart to help others. I knew that I wanted to serve, and I knew that I wanted to serve in a great way. And I knew that my skills and talent and what I knew was able to help someone else. But what was happening is all of the stuff that I was dealing with personally was getting in the way of me having the success that I wanted in my business. For example, I was going through a divorce. I had lost my job. I had a little 3-year-old at home. So I had all these things going on personally in my life that didn't allow me to show up fully in my business. And some of you might be able to relate to that. So what I knew I needed was to get really, really clear, and I needed to get some help. So I hired a business coach, and that business coach came through the law of attraction for me, and it really changed the way I thought. I started to think differently. I spoke differently. I showed up differently, not only for myself, but for my family and for others. And it was because I was thinking with the scarcity mindset of what I couldn't achieve instead of thinking about what I wanted to achieve and to know that it was possible for me. And so I want to give you the 4 principles that really helped change my business and my life. That first year I started this just the first year, I remember starting to just implement some of these principles. I did my first 6 figures in my business. I had tons of clients. I was able to help more people, and I lost like 30 pounds. And I got into an amazing relationship, and it was all from the shift that took place with me personally as I was going through my coaching program, to really understand what were those 4 principles that would allow me to be my best self, to show up as my best self, so that I could truly have that rocking business that I wanted. And so today I want to share those things with you. So I want you to get a pen, and I want you to get a piece of paper, and really follow along with some of the principles that have been able to skyrocket my business. I consistently do 6 figures now in my business. And there was a time, like maybe many of you, I would get a couple of clients, make a little bit of money, and then not have anything for 3 months, or maybe 4 months would pass. And then I was begging people to work with me. It wasn't a good feeling. I was in this whole scarcity struggle mindset. So I want to help you today to get out of the struggle, to get out of the scarcity, and really I want you to start flowing and operating in abundance. And that is what mindset for success is. It's really going to give you 4 principles that are really going to help give you what you need, so that you can truly be in a position to be empowered to make decisions in your life and show up fully in your business. You guys ready? All right. The first thing I needed to do consistently was to really get clear about why I wanted to start my business, and I wanted to be clear about who I needed to be in order to have this amazing business. Okay. So the first thing I want you to write down is, why do you want to start this business? Why do you want to grow your business? And then after you write that down, I want you to really hone in on some skills and values around, who do I now need to be to show up in not only personally, but professionally in my business, so that I can start attracting the clients that are meant to work with me. So first is, why do you want to start your business? Get really clear. So clarity is the first thing you're going to want to define. That's the first principle that I learned. And it really was around, why do I want to start my business? And who do I need to show up as in this business? So what values do I need to bring with me in order to have an amazing business? Because it's really going to define who you are and what you're purposed to do, okay? So after getting really clear about why you want to start your business or grow your business if you're in this program, then the next thing is you're going to have to say, who do I need to be? What values do I need to embrace right now so that I can have this rocking, great, successful business? And that all starts with shifting your mind and about who you need to be in a positive way, so that you can show up not only for yourself again, but also for others. So once you start really getting clear from an abundance perspective about what is possible for you, the sky is the limit. So I'm excited about that. The next thing you're going to want to do is, after you gain the clarity around why you want to start your business or grow your business, then you really need to be in a position to say, how confident am I? How confident am I to do the things that I need to do in order to grow my business, or in order to start this business? Because here's the thing, you're going to set goals for yourself in this program. And as you set the goals for yourself, you can say, this year, I want to make 6 figures in my business. Well, who do you need to be to show up as? And what do you need to do to have the confidence that you can do to actually make the 6 figures, right, in the business? So you have to increase your level of confidence, and increasing your level of confidence is going to start with you doing these things. Write this down. The first thing is you have to start affirming who you are. You have to start saying, I'm an amazing business owner who has a service that really solves a problem for my client, for my ideal client. I'm an amazing business owner who has a service that solves a problem for my ideal client. You have to repeat that affirmation over and over because that's affirming, again, who you are. Okay, so affirmations are going to be huge when it comes to building your confidence. The next thing around after you really affirm who you are and start doing your affirmations, the next thing is you want to really start meditating. And let me tell you the difference a lot of times between meditating and prayer, because people say, oh, I woke up this morning, because prayer is also one of those things, okay, that you're going to need to start practicing in order to really increase your confidence. But the difference between the two is prayer is you speaking to your higher source, which I call God. It's me really setting my intentions and letting the universe or letting God know, or your creator know, your higher source know, here are my desires. So once you put your desires out there in your prayers, then the next thing you have to do is get still, and you must get quiet, and you must really focus on your breathing and listening to what you're hearing now as a result of just meditating on what you have asked for in your desire in your prayer. And now meditation is a time for you to really get in tune with not only your heart, your mind, but also your heart. I always say this is a time that you get a head and a heart connection. That's what needs to happen during meditation, you guys. And so I want to make sure you're doing it properly. So in order to increase your confidence, remember you're going to do several things. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start your affirmations every day, affirming who you are, because that increases your confidence. Then the second thing you're going to do is your prayer, which means I'm putting my desires out into the universe or to my higher power, my creator, to God. You're putting it out there. And then the next thing is the meditation, right? Because you're getting connected with your head and your heart. And so the last thing I want you to do is, once you really start gaining the confidence, and those things are helping you build your confidence, one of the last things to help you really be in a position to build confidence after you've affirmed who you are, you have prayed about it, you've meditated, then you must write it down. You must start to journal all the things that you clearly desire. And then once you start journaling, you make your vision plain. So remember, once you, Habakkuk says that, write the vision and make it plain, because that's what you need to be able to do in order to move forward. So journaling is a really huge part of building your confidence, because what happens is you're going to see things transpire for you over time, but sometimes our mind will forget. But if you've recorded it, then you have a record of it, so you can go back and see your growth and the confidence that you've had from day to day. Okay, so after clarity, after confidence comes what? Courage. So now you've already said, here are my goals. This is who I need to be, right? I need to be confident in what I offer and who I am and how I show up. Now you have to have the courage to act on the thing that you've set the goals for yourself. And courage is really going to take you just getting into action of practice. It's going to take practice for you to courage to speak the thing that you truly want, to start getting up in the morning, taking courage to speak out and ask for what you want, and the courage to take the steps towards it. And most people have told me what holds you back from taking the courage to take the action is really around the fear, and fear of either failing or fear of succeeding. So fear is one of the limitations that will hold you back when it comes to courage. And so how do you overcome fear and really become courageous? So here's what you're going to have to realize and write this down. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is doing it anyway, even if you are fearful. Courage is doing it anyway, even if you are fearful. See, the only limits we place on ourselves is the ones that we place in our mind of what we can't do and what we can't achieve and the reason why we can't. We make up excuses for ourselves to keep us from being courageous. So right now, I'm going to have you be in a position to truly, you must take action. The only way to truly be in a position to limit the fear, to get rid of some of the fear, is to take action. Think about it. When you're in a situation and it's something you've never done before because you're a little bit hesitant and you're fearful of it, this business could be one of them, you're going to have to step up and send the email out to people who you think in your head, because your inner critic's playing with you saying, oh my God, I can't believe you're going to send that email to people and ask them to support your business or tell them what you do. Can't believe you're going to post 5 times a day. People are going to get sick and tired of seeing you. See, that's what our inner critic, our mind, is telling us because it's operating in scarcity. But now with the mindset for success, you're operating in abundance and you're like, oh my God, I got to do this 5 times a day because so many people are waiting on me, but they won't know I exist if I don't show up in a big and powerful and courageous way. So I want you to use your courage. That's the last thing you're going to be able to do to really be in a position to say, these principles, if I implement these things consistently, you are going to see consistent sales in your business. You're going to see consistent results if you show up in your health. You're going to see consistent results in your relationship. All the things that you have written down in your journal that you wanted, your desires, you meditated, you prayed, you've affirmed it, literally you're going to start to see happen the minute you start taking the action and you become courageous enough to say, this is who I am and this is how I show up for others and this is what I'm built and created for. So those were the things that really were able to help me show up bigger for you today even. And so I want you to realize that when you're starting a business, it's not always easy because we got all this other stuff in our head and in our mind, which is why we got to overcome that so that we can truly have what we say that we desire. So I want you to have an amazing business. And I put together an amazing worksheet for you that you're going to find over in the S.A.M group that's going to help you kind of really narrow down and get started. And it's called the clarity exercise. It's a worksheet for you to take an inventory of 8 different areas in your life and just really be in a place to evaluate on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you starting and where would you like to be in those areas? And once you take that assessment, then I want you to use these 3 principles around gaining the clarity in each of those areas, okay? And then being able to really be able to become confident about what you're able to achieve in those areas, and then have the courage to act and commit and take consistent action every day towards your goals. Listen, if you need more support and help from me, please click on the link in the Facebook group. And I know that we're going to be doing some chats. And don't forget to fill out your worksheet and let me know if there's anything that I can do to assist you. I am here. I'm dedicated to giving you a mindset for success. I wish you all the success in your life personally and professionally.